Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Cass. And today I felt like drawing a walnut, so I invite you all to paint along with me. Let's get right into it. I'm going to start by making a drawing with graphite. Make sure all my lines are where I want them to be, and then I'm going to trace that drawing with colored pencil. I'm going to use a dark brown. Then I'm just gonna erase my graphite lines. Now I'm gonna make a thin wash all over the surface of the walnut with a really pale yellow. My walnut's not yellow, but the very lightest highlights on my walnut I want to be a bit of a golden color, so that's gonna be the color of my first wash. Now clean your brush and take a little bit of a light brown color and fill in all of the midtones. Just leave the main highlights yellow. Now I'm going to let this dry. When it's dry, I'm going to use the same pale brown color and keep establishing the medium range. I want to make sure that all of the shadows inside of the hollows in the walnut are really well recessed. In this stage, you want to really pay attention to the values. Forget about the details, but think about the values on the surface of the nut and how the light falls on it and where your light is coming from. That's going to make a huge difference in making your drawing realistic. I'm anything but a realist, and I don't really consider my drawings realistic drawings, but they're relatively lifelike, and that is through attention to light. So I caution you to do the same thing and pay attention to where your light source is and how the light falls on the surface, because that will give life to your drawing. Now that we've got the values established, we're going to get really aggressive. Take a nice mid-brown, something relatively dark, and start blocking in the dark zones. Leave the midtones, but just block in the very darkest values in your composition. Now I'm going to mix a little bit of dark blue into my brown color to cool it off a little bit. Then I'm going to use that new darker brown to establish the darkest values. Be careful that you don't use this color too much on the light surfaces. You don't want to make them too gray. This is really a shadow color only. Keep building up the dark brown, filling in the shadows inside the nut. You'll notice that I don't use any black to build up the dark colors here. I like to use complementary colors where I can to create dynamic neutral tones. Clean your brush and take a little bit of a nice golden yellow. You're going to use this golden yellow to establish the brightest points. Clean your brush and get back into that dark brown. Now is where you can play with the details and you can really work in all of the little details and grooves on the surface of the walnut. Make it your own. It's like a snowflake. There's no other walnut in the world like yours. That's all for today. I hope you guys had fun drawing, and I'll see you all next time.